Hey everyone. Katie should be on in just a moment. Was just trying to let my friends know that I'm going live and find Katie. She should be on soon. YouTube's not showing me the live chat coming up, so I was just trying to figure out if it was showing up for you guys or not. I know Christy was going to be making a post, so hopefully everyone will jump on. I was still waiting for Sam and Sarah to get back to me to see when roughly they would be on. I haven't heard from them yet. Just trying to check. Hello, Karen. One moment. Okay. Okay, there. Now I see it finally coming up. YouTube always chooses like the weirdest thumbnails. My video from last night looked like I was like in the middle of crying or something. When I finally saw it, it uploaded. It took like, when I woke up this morning, the video still hadn't shown on my YouTube. So I downloaded the YouTube Studio app and I'm like, I gotta change this thumbnail while I was at work. So I jumped down real quick and was able to find like an okay one. They always choose the ones with like the weirdest look on your face. Here comes Katie.
Hey, how are you doing, Angela?
All right. I'm wearing my shirt. I just want to say real quick for my friend Kristen. She's on Facebook at Riley Creations, Ryley. She made me this shirt last year for Christmas. It says resting Grinch face.
That's so fun. So, yeah, I love it. Look what I have.
Hanky in my hand.
Speaking of the Grinch, by the way, I love your hanky and your hair. I think that's so fun. I am going to be reading this on my YouTube channel. And this was my grandmother's copy. This is from 1957.
Oops, sorry, everyone. That'll be fun.
So that will be fun. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for reading that. I don't have the right to it, but I don't think since it's my own style that I should get in any trouble, but we'll see.
I know. So many things they want to strike everybody on, you know. Yeah, I wouldn't think, I would think that you could read it, you know. Like, why couldn't you read the story? And, you know, yeah, it's in your own, like, words, you know.
Yeah.
Like, hello, can you see the chat?
I can't see the chat, so I'm going to log in on my phone because I don't know why it just has, hi, Manal. Is it Manal or Manal?
I think Manal.
Manal, okay.
Hey, Dana. It says hello.
Hi, Dana. How are you doing?
I can't tell if I'm echoing back. Like,
You're not. You're
okay.
good.
And Diane and Karen here.
Hi, Karen. Diane, I'm looking at the chat on my phone. I'm going to prop it up so that I can see it.
Me, one sec. I'm just make sure everything's turned down. Okay. And then Carol D.
Hi, Carol.
And Dana.
Lots of great people here in the chat tonight.
Okay, here. She says, I guess it's Manal. Manal.
Manal.
Okay.
Manal. Okay. Manal, right?
I think Manal. Yeah, maybe Manal.
Manal. Okay, I think I got it.
Sorry.
Good, Dana. That's awesome to hear.
Hey, Carol. Whoops, just muted myself.
Oh, that happens.
All right. Okay.
Oh, Nate's here. Hi, Nate. I am so excited for you to open your box tomorrow. I know that's coming and that's going to be really fun. I'm excited about it.
What's a nana nap?
Is that a long nap, Nate?
Yeah, or like a siesta.
Diane saying she just bought a red Fenton Santa fairy lamp. Oh my gosh, that is amazing.
Yeah, want to see pictures.
Yeah, on Instagram. Please post. And Melody, hello.
Hello, Tony.
Oh, Tony's here. Hi, Butterfly Nurse Thrift.
So, what's everyone been up to this weekend? And I see, Katie, you got my picture of the Coca-Cola display.
I did. I think that's so awesome that they have that. It's the old classic Santa, which I really love.
I know. I loved it. I saw it today when I went to go throw out the garbage, and I'm like, I'm going to ask the girl tomorrow who does the Coke vending, like, if, like, when they go to get rid of it, if she can give it to me. So either, like, I could set it up, or if it's foldable, maybe I can send it to someone. But I think that would be really cool. It's awesome. Like,
that
so
is cool.
Hopefully, like, if they're just gonna toss it, she'll save it for me.
I hope so. I had
Hi, Kim.
experience. Hi, Kim. I had an experience like that in the movie theater. There's a local movie theater near me that had a Coca-Cola poster. And it was, since I did theater and set design, that was what I studied in school. It had each of the Coke bottles and they were doing different things. So they had like sound designer, set designer, for the movies, but obviously it also related to theater and it was Coke. And I just thought it was the coolest thing. And I went in there, I tell you, probably every 2 weeks for 3 or 4 months, talking to the manager. Are you getting rid of it yet? And they promised it to me. They said, oh yes, when we're done with it, you can have it. Because there was some contracting thing with Coke where after it was done, they could give it away, but they couldn't because Coke didn't put anything new out or whatever. Well, I went back in there finally to hopefully get it, and they had just thrown it away. Someone didn't know. And I was so disappointed. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, Nate said a nana nap is a nap an old lady takes. Yeah, he said, that vacuuming wore him out.
Nate, there's a story about vacuuming. Since you say vacuuming is powerful, my brother, when we were growing up, he would get the vacuum at my aunt's house, and he would say, Aunt Sue, get the vacuum. Get the vacuum. It powerful. It powerful.
Oh, wow.
We still laugh about that. 6 weeks. Wow.
I bet it's nice to get some quiet time, maybe.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Melanie. And it's always hard once people leave. You're constantly cleaning things up.
That's what my mom says too, Tony. I should be like, I'm not sleeping. I'm like, okay. Sure, sure.
This always happens when you fall asleep by the TV during a movie and someone wakes you up and they're like, "So you're watching it?" And you're like, "Yeah, yeah, I'm watching it." And you're like, "No, you're asleep."
So it looks like Manel found a black Royal Hager Gazelle.
Ooh, tell Nate, because Nate's going to be really excited about that. He's been drooling over the ones from Laura and Mary Beth on Fatbird Finds.
Oh, I didn't know you were in Canada as well, Manel.
Oh, you are? How awesome. Where are you in Canada? Are you near Erin, the Collection Vintage, or Joni at Vintagerous?
I love all my Canada people.
Me too.
Like Alex was saying in her sale earlier, she just loves listening to Erin, and I have to agree. Like, she just has like this, she's just so sweet. Just love like watching her videos because she's so like melodic.
She does. She has a delightful voice. Nate does too. Nate's got a really great voice.
Thanks, Christy. She said we're here and we're beautiful.
Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you joined us, and happy belated birthday again.
And thanks for sharing us on IG.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much. And oh, Diane, I was just about to read your comment. I found a small metal Coke salt shaker that I had as a kid in the 70s. Diane, that's great. I just got one as a friend mail from Fatbird Finds, Laura and Mary Beth. And I wish I had any more info on them. I'm sure that they were an item that were sold by Coke as part of their promotions in the 70s. So they're definitely from the 70s. And I can't tell you much more than that, but they're a really neat advertising piece. So they're fun when you find something like that to display in your house.
Yeah, last night during the Fatbird Finds flipping and sipping, we Kim and I were chatting like on the side because they had the Hager, and I was like, man, I had it. The Hager factory was like, well, the Dundee, Illinois one is like right down the road from me, and I never went. So I was just younger, and then they finally closed. Like, I mean, it's been years, but and I'm like, dang, man, if I would have known about this group and known about all that, I should have bought everything. And I said I could, quit my job and just sell Hager to you guys.
Out of the factory. Yep.
Hey, Barb.
There's a Coca-Cola factory in Palatka, Florida, where I went to school, and my friends still live there. It's about an hour from me. And there was a lady that owned it for the longest time. She was this big, like, real estate mogul from California, and she was a real recluse. She wouldn't talk to anyone. And the city really didn't want her to do anything with it, but she kept wanting to turn it into like a Coca-Cola museum or some sort of a restaurant. And she just kept fighting with the city. And so she got really fed up with the city and was mad that they won't let her, and she was going to preserve it, and keep it all original and everything. Well, the city, they're kind of a stick in the mud, and they said no. So she just let it rot. And it was so sad to see this awesome piece of history go down the drain. But now there's a new mayor, and they actually did get it sold to this person that's going to turn it into a 1950s diner. And they're going to have a local brewery move in and do their own beer. And it sounds really cool. But there's an old movie theater up top for the employees, and they've got still the original black and white checkered floor. And it's going to be so cool when they get that opened.
All right. I just want to say the Cheap Chick, she's also from Florida, like you, Katie.
Oh, really?
And this is my YouTube friend who she's trying to reach 20,000 followers by the end of 2020. And she's at about 19.6 thousand. So if you guys love hauls like Dollar Tree, there's like Wish, AliExpress. She does Michael's grab bags. She's the sweetest, like, nicest person, just like this community. You guys should totally check her out and sub and help her reach her goal. She's going to shave her dad's, like, big Santa beard off when they reach 2020. So we're just hoping by the end of 2020 she can get to her 20,000 followers. So if you guys like her, check her out and sub to her channel.
I'll subscribe to Cheap Chick. It's so cool that you are in Florida. We'll have to do a meetup sometime.
I see Carrie's here with her, hey, you guys.
Hey, Carrie.
Oh, Aaron's here too.
And I see Dana was saying, she said, I was traveling for business in Wisconsin once and went to an ice cream parlor and they had a huge blow up black and white Houston cow with a pink udder. I asked for it and they gave it to me. How awesome. Hey, Tim, how are you doing?
Tim and Christina Aguilar, and I got Aaron and Sam.
And Barb. I see Barb from Winking Owl Auntie.
Yes.
Hey, Barb, welcome. And Sandra from Elephant Parlor.
I think you guys are actually in the same town. In Jacksonville.
Right? Jacksonville? That's wild. I'm in Jacksonville. And have you seen, I always get her name wrong because it's Pickled Tink. She's in Jacksonville too. She's a viewer of a lot of channels and you'll see her in the chats, but we'll have to do a meetup.
That's awesome. Yeah, her, oh my gosh, I love watching her videos. She'll do taste tests from like the Munch Pack boxes and with her dad as well. And oh my gosh, he's a riot. Like they will taste stuff together and he's so fun.
That's fun.
Like if you just want to laugh, you definitely should check her out.
I always need a good laugh, so I'm excited about checking that.
Oh my gosh, Alex's sale today. I only got a little bit on my lunch break, but oh man.
You came in right at the right time, Angela, with the thongs. I was dying laughing.
Oh my gosh. I thought like they were going to overhear it from out in the pharmacy because it was just like so loud, like the laughing. I thought it was so funny. I was waiting for Aaron to just like die of embarrassment.
Well, I was trying to do things around my house, like, trying to get the guinea pig, get their cages clean and get, Louie ready for her walk and, put stuff away in the kitchen from Thanksgiving that had been drying. And I just had to stop everything I was doing. I couldn't do it and watch at the same time. It was so funny.
Thanks, Dana, for subbing.
Yay, Dana. Thanks so much. Dana,
if you haven't subbed to me, you can sub to me too. I would love any subs, and so we can keep doing our live chats.
I'm so excited you got to 80 subs, Angela. That's just amazing.
Oh my gosh. I know. I just went on one day and I was like, oh, we went from 67 to like 73 or 76 or something. I'm like, oh, awesome.
Well, it's good that you do the calendars and you put your name on the calendars because hopefully people will start, as those circulate Instagram, will find you that way and realize you have a channel. And we'll
hey, Paige. And I see Mary Beth with her orange bird.
Hi, Mary Beth. I love that you have the different bird when you guys come on. I think that's fun.
And Christina, Postcards and Patina. I think she just started following me on Instagram. So thank you for the follow.
Oh, yes, Christina. I'm so glad you're here. And Diana is saying something about a Christmas display she got, 2.5 inches tall. It's a Santa display. That's exciting.
Yeah, today I totally forgot to post a schedule last night with the live and everything. I didn't even think of it. And then this morning I was on the way to work and I'm like, oh no. But Christy was just like, do it when you can. So I actually got off work early and so I came home and was trying to tag everybody and then it kept like Instagram kept like freezing and wouldn't let me post it, and so I had to go back and tag everybody again. Which is like 30 things, and so finally I got to post it everywhere. So yeah, there's 4-way sale this week on Tuesday with Misty, Michelle, Alex, and Michael Todd, and he's going to have an awesome looking wreath, so that'll be exciting.
Oh, I know. His wreaths are amazing. So yes, the re-celebration thing that they're doing will be every Tuesday, I believe.
Through December, yeah. No, if I'll put my Instagram in here. If you need to find it on Instagram, it's A Marksberry on there, just my name.
Yes,
And
please.
I have the schedule on there.
Yeah, that's.
Or if you're not on Insta, sorry.
Oh, that's okay, Angela.
If you're not on Insta, I can, if you want to like send me your email, or like comment later with your email, I can email it to you that way.
Perfect. Yes, that's a great way to keep track of everything going on in the community, as well as Misty's Discord page. So if you don't have Instagram, you can download the Discord app, and Angela posts the schedule to Discord. Misty's Discord is Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunter. And I see here that also Melody is in the chat from Melody's Mini Miscellaneous. Hello, and Doug Grimes. Thank you guys for joining.
I saw Serendipity by Melanie as well, another Canadian friend.
Oh, you're in Canada, Serendipity? I did not know that.
I think she said British Columbia. There was a comment back a little bit.
Oh, I'm behind in the chat.
I know. I'm like, oops, I missed some. But yeah, Michael Todd's wreaths. I saw a post on, I'm in this Facebook group called Christmas DIY Ideas, and someone had posted similar wreaths, but they said they've been garage sailing, collecting different things. But I gotta say, Michael Todd's is just like, theirs are good, like great, but I was like, his is just, I don't know, it's like special, you know?
Yeah,
like
his
so
is
pretty.
magical.
Like, I really love it.
I'd love to get one and put it on my door, but then I'm always afraid that someone's going to come by and pluck something off of it or into it or something.
Or yeah, you'll lose something.
People are pretty good in my building. We have these little corners outside of my apartment. They're little like cutouts in the apartment wall where you can display things. So everyone has little things on by their door, and no one's ever messed with mine. I have a little friends display, and no one's ever seemed to bothered it. I'm reading the chat because I'm behind. Go ahead.
No, Christy, did you end up hearing from Sam or Sarah? I texted both, and I asked Sarah, like, my little songbird, when do you plan on coming live tonight? But I guess she must be still in the shower, still getting everything out, because she hasn't answered yet. She's probably like, oh, for F's sake, leave me alone.
I know. Well, it was funny because she had asked for people to send her the calendar, like events happening. So I was sending her things. And then one day Angela messaged me and she's like, hey, have you been sending this stuff to Sarah? And I'm like, yeah, every day. And she's like, oops, I have to. So she's been getting the schedule quite a bit from us.
I know. She didn't say anything, but I'm glad. I was half expecting her to be like, good Lord, like, I got enough now. I can't take it both.
Martha from Vintage Conversation is here. Hello, Martha.
All right. Melissa's got to go. That's the cheap chick. She's Melissa. She's got to go. But thanks for stopping by. And I'm glad you subbed to me today. Sub for a sub.
Yes. Bye, Melissa. So glad to hear about your channel. I'll be subscribing after the live.
Oh, yeah. And she's doing giveaways, I think, now at every, like, she's been doing, like, she did one at 19K, and I think she's doing one for 19.5K. I think basically all you have to do is comment, but then she'll probably be doing, like, a bigger one for her 20K, so keep a lookout for that.
That's exciting. Oh, hey, Jeannie, Chicago lady. I'm so glad you're here.
Oh, yeah, and hi, Linda, as well.
Welcome.
And Paige, I hear, is moving closer to Sarah.
Oh, that's going to be fun. You're going to have a lot of food to share with Sarah, and she's going to be
5 minutes away. You can run over there and turn off her hot water.
Yeah, help her out, get her on her lives on schedule. But no, if you do that, then we won't get to have a chat.
That's true. Christy just said, she said 8:15-ish.
Okay, 8:15.
Soon, but you know, we'll see.
It's 9. Is it 9:13 here?
Yeah, like 8:14.
Yeah, 9:14 here. Let's see what else is in the chat that I'm missing. How are we
Oh,
going to see
this
that?
is cool. Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay. Nate was talking to Dana.
Carol D is going to make a vintage jewelry tree on a styrofoam cone. I've been seeing a lot of the trees, like, I don't know, pushed into like the picture frame type style. Or I would love to do that, you know, picking up jewelry at like thrift stores or just your old broken jewelry maybe. I definitely want to do that. That'd be so fun. Even like in a tree shape would be really pretty. You could use that as a centerpiece. That'd be really pretty.
That would be beautiful. Yeah, I've seen people that do the vintage brooches and they stick them into the cones like you're talking about, and I think they're fun.
Mm-hmm.
I can run them food when Sarah is cranky during the lives. I love it, Paige.
Oh, hello, Vintage Conversation. She said, first time here, and she has subscribed.
Yay, Martha. That's Martha. And Martha was messaging me earlier and she said she was so sorry she forgot my birthday. Martha, don't worry about it. There are just so many people in this community to keep track of. It's amazing that we all remember each other's names from day to day. So don't worry, I'm good. I feel the love from all of you. So thank you very much. Did you see Christina Aguilar's comment? She said, always ish.
Oh, yeah. Around 8:15.
Yeah, about 8:15.
Erin says she's going to attempt the flat one. Still a few gems, earring brooches short at this point, but the cone idea is great.
Erin, I wish I had known that. I had a whole lot of vintage jewelry that I included in Barb's mystery box that she won from me during my first sale. And I would have sent that to you had I known that you were doing that. But I'll probably find some more. And last I checked, I think Alex, Chapter 2 Vintage Co. had different lots of vintage jewelry, and you got like a whole bunch of it on her. I don't know if she still has it, but it was on her eBay, and I bought one of the lots of brooches, so you can look for that.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I think the Mercury beads you got, that would look perfect on one of those jewelry cone trees, like to accent it.
Oh, it
All
would
these
be
craft
fun.
ideas, just no time to do it.
Yeah, I have a lot of ideas.
Paige says she's enjoying these pre-shows, so thank you.
Oh, yay, Paige. That's good. Barb is saying, yes, I should try making one of those with it, Katie, but I'm not crafty.
Well, those would be a good start if you're not crafty, because I mean, they kind of are just pretty on their own. So you could, just stick them on there and rearrange them to where you like, because then that would be like a really simple craft.
Yeah, you won't have to do a whole lot. You can just kind of jam them in there or hot glue them on.
All right, Mary Beth's got to go.
Bye, Mary Beth.
Thank you for coming.
By the way, since you're on here, I just got your scarves from, let me grab it, from the scarf sale, and I'm really excited to wear these. It's going to be fun with my hat, so thank you.
Someone asked how they can find the calendar. So either I have it on Misty's Discord, on my Instagram at A Marksberry, my last name. I'll put it in here again, at A Marksberry. Or I can email it to you if my email is, let me put that in there. And then that way, if you don't feel comfortable sharing your email in the chat, you can email me there, and then I'll send you the images back.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, hit that thumbs up.
Yes, please do. And yes, please go subscribe to Angela on Instagram so you get the calendar, because that's really helpful. Angela, I rely on that calendar all day, every day, for everything happening, because I just can't keep it track.
The same with yours. It's like my daily reminder, because I'm like, wait, who's on when? And I'll pull up your Insta story or my Insta story that you tagged me. So like, I'm glad you tagged me in it so I can just reshare yours. And then I'm like, okay, like now
That's
it's time for Sam or Mary. And
Well, I forgot today. I felt so badly. I forgot Jamie at Mid Century Wasted was having her Sunday at Sears premiere at 3 p.m. So I got the whole calendar done and then I posted it. And then about 2 seconds later, I'm like, oh, dadgummit. And so then I was like, well, I'll just create an extra Instagram post sharing about that. But I felt badly about it. I was like, I try to include everyone, but I am just one person. And sometimes I forget.
I was getting off work trying to hop between like Mary's sale and Sam's sale. And then I missed the deer at Sam's sale. I'm like, darn it.
I missed Sam and Mary's sale because I had just gotten off of Alex's sale and I had gone from Alex's sale to the premiere to watch Jamie's premiere because I always enjoy the Sundays at Sears, and then I was back to the Alex's premiere and I had to run to Home Depot to pick up an extension cord for my Christmas lights, and my order was ready, and then I got a call from a friend, so I was on the phone with them, and then I missed both of those sales. I was like, man.
I'm just checking. Okay, I didn't know if I had made Nate a moderator. So thanks, Nate, for sharing my link to the Instagram.
Yes, thanks, Nate.
Mike was checking. Okay, I got some moderators in here.
Yeah, there's several. Christy's a moderator. Christina, Dana, Nate.
I know. I wish they would show it on StreamYard.
This is the closest I've got to your really pretty scarf that you've got in your hair, but I can't wait to wear that.
Yeah, it took me a few tries to get it looking semi-decent.
I think it's so cute.
I finally ended up like folding it long ways because I was trying to fold it like as a triangle, and then it was just too long and like too floppy. So finally, this is a good length.
Yeah, I think it's a perfect length. It's really cute.
And Christy's wondering if you set up your tree yet. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I haven't gotten my aluminum Christmas tree yet, so I will be doing a video on that the minute I get it. I did get the light for it. Misty had one of those not Dollar Tree, Walmart lights that she had gotten to make it safe instead of the color wheel, since those get really hot. She had found a way around that, and she asked if I wanted that, and I did. So I got that box, but I'm waiting for the tree, and I can't wait for it. I am just so thrilled. So I got all my ornaments down today. This was my big project, was getting all the Christmas stuff down and putting Thanksgiving away. And Thanksgiving is away, but I've got my whole counters filled with Christmas. And I started to realize that I have a problem with vintage Christmas. I only have one tote. And I know other of you guys in the community were saying, you're like, that's too small. You guys have 7 or 8 totes. But even with my one tote, I'm like, holy moly, how much stuff have I collected? But I can't pass up a good graphic. The graphics on these boxes are just fantastic. I'm a total sucker for a good graphic.
I don't know if you answered this already.
Christy, no, I haven't, but I am waiting. I'm sure it will come soon. I just went down and got the mail, and this is what I got today. I got this scarf and this scarf that looks like the Wonder Bread packaging, which I think is fun, and then this scarf from Mary Beth and Laura at Fatbird Finds, and then this one. So
the scarf sale.
Yeah, there were some that they showed that I would have probably liked too. I just want, what my hope is, you know how in the 50s the women can, and I guess you have to do it with shorter scarves, but how they tie it around like this on the side. I just have this vision of me wearing something like that with my hats.
Oh, let me take this off.
And the brooches. Like, that's not perfect, but you know what I mean. You guys have seen it. I just think
it looks good.
It
goes well with your red plaid shirt.
Yeah, there's a guy at the Starbucks drive-thru. It's been kind of funny, but I've been wearing the plaid and the hat and the brooches, like I always do. And this guy at the Starbucks drive-thru, he works there, and he has just become obsessed with my outfits. And I drove through there today, and he told me that my outfits make his day, and he's been giving me free coffee. He's like, don't worry about it. I get 3 coffees a day and I don't use them all. And every time you come through, you just make my day with your matching outfits, even your feather
It's
matches.
awesome.
I'm like, thank you. I mean, I had no idea that me being dressed how I was would brighten someone's day, but I'm happy to do it.
Linda posted she has 14 totes of Christmas decor.
Wow, and
That sounds more like my family. They're just like sitting outside right now, or in our shed. There's so many totes we got to go through. I'm hoping maybe I can find something to add to the wreaths.
Yeah, you might in there. You never know what you'll find.
Because the stuff is like my mom hasn't thrown anything away from Christmas for years, so we are like planning this year to at least go through everything and see like what needs to be tossed or salvaged. But I bet there's a lot of good pieces or old ornaments that at least I could maybe incorporate into pieces, so at least they're still being used, but in a new way.
You probably never know what you're going to find. My grandmother got rid of a bunch of stuff when they were moving before I had a chance to go up there and go through their house. Katie has I do, Nate. I do. This guy at the drive-thru is just obsessed with my
It's so sweet.
outfits, and I think it's adorable. I love going through the drive-thru when he's working because it makes my day. And he's just so nice.
Seems like people are liking Katie's look and the scarf and rocking the red lip.
Oh, thank you. My chat's behind, so I'm not getting a chance to see any of your nice.
I'm just trying to scroll through vintage conversations.
Oh, thank you, Martha. That's so sweet of you.
And Paige has a question for you.
So I buy my hats from several places. I love vintage hats if I can get them. My favorite brand is Dobbs. Dobbs makes a really, really nice hat. Dobbs, and of course, we all know different brands of vintage hats that are like Stetson's really good, but they can be expensive. But I get them through eBay when I can, and I do, of course, really look them over, make sure that they're not, overly worn. But since the hats in the vintage days didn't really come in fun colors like this red one, I buy these separately. And there's a company called, and my hair is awful because I haven't had a haircut since the beginning of the year. I've been cutting my own hair, which hasn't worked out very well. But this is Stacy Adams. This is one of the companies that I really like that makes a nice felt wool hat. I like the felt wool hats. And I like when they have the silk lining on the inside. That's really nice. And then I also like another company, and I'm going to botch their name. But what is it called? I'll think of it in a minute, the name of the company. Yes, Nate, he really is. He's a sharp looking guy, although I don't know that he prefers women. I think that he dates men, which is totally fine. So he may not be for me, but we'll have to see. He's super nice. But so those are the hats that I really like. And the other hat brand, Bueno Capello, I think. Yes, Bueno Capello. And I'm not going to say that correctly, but he makes a really good Austrian wool hat. And I get them through buenocapello.com. So that's what I look for in hats. You just got to look when you're doing the vintage hats is look on the inside, make sure they're clean. And then also look for, if you're wanting to wear vintage hats or hats in general, look for the size. Like this one is a large, but typically with the vintage hats, there'll be a number. And so you can measure your head. And I am between a 7, 7.25, and 7.5 in men's vintage hats. And with Stacy Adams and Bueno Capello, because they only do the medium, small, large, and extra large. This one, let's see what it is. I think it's a large. Yes, large. And their large is between a 7 and 7.5. So hopefully that helps you guys if you're out there looking for hats.
Okay, Serendipity by Melanie said, I bought the contents of a vintage secondhand store. The Christmas items were not vintage, but all new in boxes. I sold all of the Christmas in a couple weeks, and that in itself paid for the store. Yeah, I bet.
Wow, Melanie, that's awesome. Congratulations on that.
Nope. 1 second, just jumped on me.
The chat will do that, I know.
I know at Alex's sale, I'm like, aren't people bidding? And then all of a sudden be like, boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm never going to get anything. Like,
Oh, thank you, Aaron. All of you guys that are saying that I have nice hair color.
that's what I was looking for.
I used to dye, so I used to dye my hair before the pandemic. I had like this bright red color, and I really like that. But with the pandemic, Nate, I'll have to say, are you looking for someone in New Zealand? Maybe a long distance relationship?
Yeah, looking for a new pen pal.
He's super nice. His name, what is his name? Oh boy.
Hey, Jay.
Luke. His name is Luke. That's it. Hey, Jay, Dallas City Vintage. Hey, I just got your plates in the mail today, and they are awesome. Nothing broke. You did a great job packaging them up. So you are a great packer. You really know how to layer things and put bubble wrap on.
Yeah, anyone who's not following Jay at Dallas City Vintage, go and sub to his channel.
Yes, awesome. Jay is awesome. I loved your uranium sale. That was just so much fun.
I still need to watch that back.
Luke, Nate, I'll send you Luke's information.
Yeah, I can't wait to see. Oh, it's saying Karen says Thrift U is on.
Thrift U. Yep, I just got the notification.
Well, you should make them wait for us now. All right. Oops. Okay, we'll jump over to Thrift U. If everyone's up for it, maybe we'll pop on after. But, you know, depends if everyone's still awake. Last night we kind of lost people pretty fast. But
shameless plug for me, but this Monday after Lucid Curios' sale, I am going to be reading my first Christmas book of the year. So I'll be taking a mouse to the movies. And for all of you guys that don't like mice, I promise he's adorable and harmless. He won't scare you.
Okay, see you guys at Thrift U. Thanks for jumping on, Katie, and thanks for everyone who stopped by.
Okay, bye, guys.
Time to go give Sarah some sass.
See you there.
All right, see ya.